Easter greeting, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning in some people's area. Okay, this is Street Vibes UK, soon to be known like my first name is Julie Vibes UK. Anyway, let's talk about something that everyone is asking about DEE Mwango. Why do I like to blog about her? Because she's just so. Because I like her. Okay, by the videos you can see that I like her. All right, but something everyone is asking about DEE Mwango, which I would like to address. Everyone is asking, some people are saying that she has no content, she's struggling for content. Okay, let's examine where is DEE Mwango going with this type of content. And the question everyone is asking, like, with all her viewers, no dropout. Some people are even saying, I've seen some bloggers say no one is interested in her anymore. First of all, let me get to the point straight away. I would say this about DEE Mwango, right? And if I'm lying, just drop a comment and say you don't know what you're talking about. DEE Mwango is not me. Look at me. I've been on YouTube all this time, like maybe nearly 3 years. I've got a lot of views. I've got a little bit of subscribers, not a lot, but, and still I am not established, right? DEE Mwango could sit there and successfully still make her money out of YouTube because she has already established herself, and I mean established with the capital ESTABLISH, established herself from the beginning, firmly established who she is, DEE Mwango, who, you know who she is. Some people just sit there, yeah, and they blog, and I don't know how come they get so much views and they are not as established as DEE Mwango. So we shall not worry our head about DEE Mwango. She's an established content creator, and the people that are with her would always find her interesting because she has already established an interest from the very beginning, guys. Guys, did I say happy Easter? I just came from church, guys. Yes. I have to blog about this hair and the growth of this hair for you lot very soon. Yeah, very soon. I will come with a content about the growing of the hair and this and that, you know. But anyway, yes. So where is she going with this kind of content? Some may ask. They are already asking that. Some are saying, oh, she's struggling for content. She is not struggling for content. She always brings something to the table, because there are people who just sit back and they relax and they talk and they're not even as established as she is, and they're monetized and stuff like that. I am always saying I'm not monetized. Okay, if I was ever monetized, I would let you know. I cannot come on YouTube and tell a lie and say I am not monetized. Yeah, I'm speaking the truth. I'm not monetized, right? So I have a lot of tea about my life, but I'm a very private person and I don't like to bring in other people. Yes, silence saves lives sometimes in certain people's situation. I have seen people come on YouTube and say a lot of stuff, and they're not here with us today. Jamaican people, Trinidadian people, because they said something that they shouldn't have said, and there was no one for them to look after them, to protect them. Not even the police couldn't protect them, right? So, but even though someone has taken their lives or murdered them or did something to them, this person's punishment will not go unpaid. When the time comes, this person would pay. They would pay. God would make the person pay. It's not something that humans would do sometimes. Sometimes people think they do wrong things to others and they get away with it. Look at me in my eyes. I know for certain that God see what you have done, and you did not get away with destroying anybody's life or destroying any person. Yeah? Okay? If anyone has done something that they shouldn't have done to someone, don't think that you'll not get away with it. When the time is here, God will make sure you'll not pay if you deserve to pay. Okay? God's eyes is everywhere. I just came from church's Easter. And let me get back to the point about DEE Mwango. She's really established. Her content would always bring in viewers, the people who really like her. She has never done anything wrong to us. Why should we hate her? When I have the chance, I would still look at her channel. I mean, I could hardly wait to see her get back out traveling. But she has traveled. The lady herself, the young lady, said she has traveled over 70 countries. She's tired of traveling. So she's taking a rest. And at the time that she's taking a rest, she's still very interesting. People want to see what's going to happen next, you know, what she's saying next. She's always bringing content, whether she's farming, whether she's cooking. People are doing these things and they're getting monetized. The only people that do these things and don't get monetized is because maybe it's not written. It's not because your content is not good. Maybe it's not written. Everything is written in your stars. So don't get upset. Does some of you have good and great content? I looked at your channels. Some of you are in the, you know, certain locations that, I don't know, location probably play a part. That doesn't mean that your things are not good, you know, and stuff like that, you know. Maybe it's not written, you know, so you just smile and just be happy. Don't look miserable. Don't feel miserable because you have not been monetized. You take it on, you don't smile anymore, your face is long. No, you just relax. Do things because you enjoy doing it. You know? Yep. This is it, as what I'm saying, yeah? So what exactly is my point? My point is the people who love and find this lady interesting would still find her interesting. There are people who are sitting at home and they're raking in all their money, even if I am not monetized. They're just sitting there and speaking to the camera. And it is written, they make money out of speaking to the camera. That's a destiny. And you can see that she's destined to be a content creator. And some of us who are not monetized, keep going. You never know. Maybe one day someone would say, like, you know, this person really did need to be monetized. What we did, we shouldn't have done that. We should have monetized this person a long time ago. Or maybe some of us would never get monetized, but still do things because you like doing it, right? That's the truth. And this is all I'm going to say, my girl D. You just sit behind your camera. Make sure you continue to entertain in whatever you do out there. And I'm like, I have heard you say that you could hardly wait to get back to traveling again. Yes. We, the people who was looking at you in New York, in the Caribbean, in the Philippines, in wherever country you go, we could hardly wait to see you back. But sometimes a change, you know, a change is good. A rest is good. God sees and knows everything. We would still be watching you. We will still be wishing you well and stuff like that. And yes, people sit behind the computers and the phones and they raking money. So you could do the same as well. I wish every blogger success, all the best, whether you're doing it for fun or for as a hobby because you need to communicate with the world. Just think twice because everyone has a different destiny. Come out. Happy Easter.